Fatality moves, I make you bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we hit. They said we on. They said
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another lowdown on TSWS Gaming. I'm your host, Loke7. Joining me today is Mr. Behind Them Sticks, Ham Solo. Hamothy, how you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm about as yellow as my light right now. I can see that. That's great. I'm doing just fine today. Happy to see the reveal yesterday. Ready to talk about it a little bit. Man, them yams, god damn. Them yams.
God damn. Listen,
that's
ladies and gentlemen, this is about this is about to be the most thirsty episode of the Lowdown ever. So if you don't like that type of conversation, I'm sorry. Apologies beforehand. Ham, I'm sorry, my man. Go ahead, finish off.
No, I'm just saying, like, yo, that shit was caking. Like, it was crazy. It looked amazing. The density looked unreal, to be honest. In the game with all the people and stuff like that.
It's dense. It's
it
dense.
Is real
You're
dense. Right. It is extra dense and fluffy and got a lot of cushion, a lot to get ready for some pushing later on down the line. I am ready to complete the mission mode.
My man, this guy gets it. G Maybe, welcome in, Vincent Vega. Dusty talking about turn up that music. Hey, our intro done by Mr. Leonard Ray is fire. Thank you so much, Leonard. Really appreciate you. Dusty, spamming the TSWS emojis. Appreciate you, bro. Stanley Francois, welcome in. Dusty, there's no pausing today. There is no pausing. Like G Maybe said, yam solo. All right, yam solo. Ham.
What's cracking, Poppy?
You know what? Before we even get into that, let's follow the proper trajectory of the show today. And when we get to the top, when we get to God's gift to our eyeballs, or Rockstar's gift to our eyeballs, we will talk about it. But for now, I don't know what you've been playing for the last few days. Since
I've been playing the crap out of Remnant 2.
Oh, you bastard!
It's on Game Pass. That's
Worthless.
Right,
bastard. That's what you are, Ham.
How about that?
You know what, Ham? This weekend is gonna suck for you. All right, this Saturday is gonna suck. It's gonna be hell for you. But you know what? Go off, bro. Go off.
Yeah, Ham can what Loke don't, right? Ham can what Loke don't. But anyways,
all right.
I've been playing some Remnant. I've been playing a lot of Ark Survival Evolved. They've been optimizing that better and better as the time goes on, kind of as they do. It looked phenomenal yesterday. Hope that they continue that trend. Let's see. I've been playing my Steam Deck, and guess what I've been playing on it?
What?
PlayStation Cloud Gaming.
Oh yeah, I saw you post something about that. Explain how that works, please. I'm curious.
Well, the first step you do is you don't get a portal. Because you can't play cloud gaming on there.
How many hours did it take you to come up with that shit, Ham? How many hours? Huh? Was that funny for you?
Yeah, a good couple of days, I guess.
This guy, it was right there. You were saving that one up like, oh, this is gold. You were
Step
sure.
one,
like,
don't get the portal if you want to do what I'm doing. If you have the portal, you cannot do what I'm doing. I was playing cloud gaming for PlayStation Plus on my Steam Deck. I was playing Ridge Racer. I was playing. I played a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West until guess what I realized when I was playing it. It doesn't have.
You fall asleep.
Well, I didn't play it too long. I was more or less turning it on to hop back into my save, right?
Okay.
But it's the PS4 version, so it didn't have my save.
Yeah,
that smart delivery stinks, right? That smart delivery stinks. They don't have
this guy, man.
So
every opportunity.
So I'm just saying it how it is. I went in to play on my save just to run around and be like, oh, I wonder how beautiful this game looks through cloud. And let me just kind of fly around on my Pterodon that I got towards the end of the game. And then I realized, oh, this is a PS4. This is a PS4 version, and they don't have the save for my PS5 version. So I have to start from scratch. So after about 20 minutes, I was like, I'm over this. And I hopped on Ridge Racer for a little bit. I also hopped on, what was that other game that I was playing on there? I don't know, whatever. I was playing some old school original PlayStation games on there too, which I thought.
So you're a PlayStation fanboy at heart. That's what you really are.
I was. There was a time where Ham Solo was a PlayStation guy, and that was It was from the mid '90s all the way up to like mid '90s, as in like '96, '97 ish. All the way up to like 2001 when The Rock got
on that stage,
and it all went to shit. I realized there was better hardware out there that did more things.
Oh my lord! All right. You know, that's end of conversation. Timmy, welcome in, Timmy. Drawn TJ, welcome in. Matt likes games. Yo, what's happening?
Good to see you.
Big Mad Mo, well, good morning to you. Ham, I've been no-lifing Football Manager. I completed a couple of missions in Metal Gear Solid, the first one, but I'm trying to take my time with it. I don't want to rush. I want to take it in. Sometimes I'll like kill all the enemies in a specific area, and then I'll just leave it there and let the ambience play. Right, the environment, music, and sound effects play as I play Football Manager. It's calming to me. So, lots of Football Manager.
I'm not gonna lie, Luke. That sounds silly.
Yeah? Dude, I play games for how they make me feel, not for like achievement points or trophies or fake brownie points on the internet, bro. I really don't.
That's how we know Luke's a fake gamer right there.
It's because I don't care what people think about what I do.
Yeah, no. You do your thing, man. You do your thing. If you like,
I'm very fake.
No, there were certain games. It's funny that you said that because there's certain video games back in the day that I'd let the music play. Like remember back in the day where you could take a Twisted Metal CD and throw it in your CD player.
Yeah, that was
like
awesome.
Rob Zombie and shit like that.
What? Why did that stop? Why is it that the game stopped automatically just playing the OST when you took the CD and put it somewhere else, like
I'm
a radio.
sure it had something to do with, and maybe Keasante is in the chat right now, so maybe he could help us out with this. But I was thinking more or less probably because they went to like DVDs.
Maybe.
So then
but that was a very cool feature.
Fully video kind of.
That's true.
Kind of things instead of something that you could, because you can't throw a DVD-ROM into your CD player. You can't do that.
Yeah, it's not gonna work well. It's not gonna do. You're not gonna get anything out of that. Probably, yeah. Keasante, no. I will continue to cut him off when he's capping. All right.
I was telling the truth. This man said, "Let me speak my truth." I'm playing with a bit better hardware because it provides a full experience instead of a partial one.
As soon as that capping and pissing or crapping on PlayStation, me and you got a problem. Anyway, okay, so he confirms 100% of transition to DVD changed the feature. All right, so that's what happened. Well, that was the cool feature.
Right. Let's freaking go. Yep. That was a guess too. I was just throwing that out there.
Ham's got his first random dub of the night. Let's get into it, Ham. Let's do this. So we will get to GTA 6, but in the order of the thumbnail.
You read that on the screen.
What happened? Mike's asking Web Dave to unblock him.
Oh, come on, man. What are we doing?
What happened? What?
I don't know. No, I'm just reading Mike's message right here. It says, "Silent, when you switched to Xbox, you became young, dumb, and whatever. Come back to PlayStation, my brother." They recruiting folks over there now, man. It's down.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Mike.
It's unfortunate. Hey, Silent Cypher with the super chat. Thank you so much, Cypher. Says, Sony reminds me of the turds in my cat's litter box. Damn.
What up, Web Dave? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, let's keep it pushing, man. We got a lot to talk about, bro. Let's go ahead and get to rambling.
All right. Let's get into it. So the first topic for today is the wave of PlayStation Network accounts permanently suspended for unknown reasons. So this is from IGN. A wave of PS4 and PS5 users have found their PSN accounts permanently suspended for no obvious reason. As reported by The Verge, social media bubbled with complaints on December 4th. That was yesterday, correct? Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
As users reported they could no longer access their PSN accounts, and IGN similarly received several reports from players claiming the same. While there are plenty of legitimate reasons to have a PlayStation account permanently suspended, the wave of users affected claimed to not know why it happened. This led many to believe this is just a bug, but PlayStation is yet to comment on the issue. It is very serious if the permanent suspension is accidental, of course, as while it's easy to make a new PlayStation account, there's no way to bring over purchases from another account. Any games, DLC, or digital credit owned by the player previously would therefore be lost. IGN has reached out to PlayStation for comment. Nothing from the big blue. Thoughts?
Of course. They don't want to talk about it right now until they have a solution. I can tell you right now that my account is looking good. I just turned on the PS5 just to double check. It's looking good. They're still going to allow your boy Ham to get down on the PS5 without any arguing. Hopefully it ain't.
Even though you always lying on their name.
Super fanboys out here that got salty about anything Xbox is doing, and they gotta sit there and look at a screen that ain't got their profile on it anymore. I hope it ain't like that for them over there, because that would be tragic.
Welcome in, DJ Birdo. Ham. I hate to admit with what Sir X-Man said. It's on the screen right now, but I hate to admit.
Oh,
because when I saw this,
why you do that, Sir X-Man? Why you do that? So always
Ham, think about it.
If he ain't saying they falling apart, he's saying that they on business welfare. Man, you finna get Mike Johnson out of his seat. He finna come over there and hit you with a chair, Sir
X. But Sir X-Man is not running anyway, so that might actually work.
Nah,
Point
Sir
is,
ain't got time to run.
Point is, Ham, it feels. Is it me, or this is like the third or fourth time something's happened related or connected to the PlayStation network or the security of the platform, etc., etc.?
It's at least the second time that I know of, because not that long ago they were supposedly hacked, and now they are having issues with, keeping the players that they have with their accounts, and I don't know. It sounds like just a lot of weird stuff going on over there at Sony. A little self-sabotage.
It's not weird, dude. It's not weird, Ham. It is legit. Weird. If this was happening, because this is, for me at least, this is something I try to do all the time. I always try to, whether it's philosophies, whether it's behaviors or whatever, I try to always turn it around and say, what if it was the opposite? So if someone says, oh, men should do this, I always turn around and be like, okay, if someone said women should do this, how would people react? So for me, it's always, okay, you're saying that, no, it's something weird. Do you think people would be saying this is something weird if Xbox had 2 or 3 incidents, significant incidents like this that directly affected the people using their platform? Do you think this would be weird?
The Xbox network or PlayStation networks being down is one thing. People losing access to their accounts is tragic. Here, I'll bring up an Xbox situation. Remember Haim Sales?
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, when she lost her her account with Xbox, people were mad about that. Xbox fans were like, "Yo, I retweeted that out." Even I was like, "Yo, that ain't right. That ain't right." Yeah. So it has nothing to do with, "Oh, I'm happy,"
and that was just sales,
or this is only sales, weird for PlayStation and not. No, it's just weird across the board. When anybody loses access to their shit that they put probably thousands of dollars into, it's weird. It's just flat out weird. I don't like it.
And that's where me and you disagree. It's not weird, dude. It's flat out just weird? Terrible. It's terrible, dude. It's beyond weird. Terrible? Weird is something that you're not sure where you stand on this. It's
weird in the sense that, I don't understand how this happens. That's the kind of weird that I'm saying. I don't understand how this kind of stuff happens. Like I don't get it. Weird.
For me, I feel like if I'm paying you money, I shouldn't even have to worry about how this shit happens. Just do your job, right? And your job is to keep this thing up. You're charging me for this platform. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, right? Why it's not working. It should work. That's all.
I'm gonna hit you over the head with some real shit right now. With some real, honest, like, I'm gonna let you into Ham Solo's life real quick, y'all. So, throughout the last month, my apartment building has been having issues with keeping hot water. Okay? So, like, I'll turn on my faucet and I'll have hot water and I'm good. And then in the evening, no hot water. And then a couple days after that, it's like, no hot water, like I just don't understand, right? So I'm like, this is weird. and I call up, I call up the landlord, and they're like, oh, well, it's one person that owns that entire apartment building, and they're doing their best. And I'm like, I pay rent. I don't own this place. Fix this shit, right? That's not my problem. Fix the shit. So they were like, oh, well, you got to understand. I'm like, I don't know how to understand anything. What I do understand is what's going down here ain't right, and it's possibly illegal. to be making me try to pay full rent when y'all aren't providing everything that's in the contract, right? So I told him straight up, like, y'all need to do something about this right now. And they told me that I could, that they'd pay for the hotel. So I ended up having to bounce back and forth to a hotel so I can go shower, so my wife can go shower, so my daughter, and we can get our clothes taken care of, because we didn't have any hot water. So there's no washing clothes properly. There's no doing dishes properly. All of that shit. You need hot water to sanitize and stuff like that. So we ended up going to the hotel back and forth for like 3 or 4 days. And now they finally got the hot water fixed. But the thing is like I said, this was going on and off for like a month. It took me making them pay extra money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the hotel not as not because I want to, because I want you to spend your money. You're going to spend your money, and you're going to keep spending money until you fix the shit.
Yes.
I'm going to make you bleed until you fix it. That's how I looked at it.
This is not a we problem. This is a you problem. As long as you pay the money, right? Then the onus is on the person charging you. So PlayStation charges, you charge me to use PSN. This shit has to work. I'm worried about the fact that people aren't talking about it. I know that hey, I have a mug just like that one in my house. Anyway, I was saying, I know that GTA 6 was just announced, but yes, again, I want to go back to the public discourse, bro. I don't care if GTA 6 was out yesterday, if the game came out yesterday. If this was Xbox, no one would be people wouldn't be talking as much about GTA 6, and a lot of people will be focusing more on Xbox doing this, because this is not even sells a situation where it was just one account. It's a whole bunch of accounts.
It's hundreds. Yeah. I seen Tom Warren post about it early in the morning because I was up way too late because I'm an idiot. But Tom Warren himself put a tweet out that says PlayStation accounts are being permanently suspended, and no one knows why. Hundreds of PlayStation gamers report being locked out of their accounts and games on PS4 and 5 without any clear reason, as Loke was pretty much alluding to earlier. That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. It's not weird, Ham. It's freaking wrong. It's super wrong. All right.
Whatever, man. You really don't like the word or weird for whatever reason, but
no, because weird is vague. Weird is vague. This is a clearly negative thing. Right?
Weird is a head scratcher. Weird can be used in so many different ways, and you're mad that I'm using weird for this situation. All I'm saying is it's weird. It's a head scratcher. I don't understand it. That's weird in that context, but man, I don't know why you keep fighting.
Then I'm the PlayStation fanboy. All right, let's get to the super chat.
I'm not saying it ain't tragic. I ain't saying it ain't stupid. This is dumb. You're spending your money.
All of those words, Ham. All of them. I'm good with. Weird.
Weird. You know what I think should happen is, for as long as this is off, I should get those days refunded back. You know what I'm saying? So like,
this is.
I'm not talking money wise. I'm talking about length of time that my PlayStation account expires.
I know. But do you think this is Xbox? You think we out here to serve you, bro? Is that what you think is happening right now?
See, that's the problem, Loke, is you have that mindset currently, and I'm sure a lot of other people have that mindset. It's like, what? Like they ain't gonna take care of me after this situation is dealt with.
Forget.
That's a problem. If you don't feel like the company that you're giving money to is gonna fix a problem that not only are you nervous about how they're gonna fix the problem, you don't think that they're gonna like pretty much apologize and give you something in lieu of what just happened. If you don't think that's going to happen at all, that's a problem. I mean, that's like going to McDonald's, buying a burger. You know they fucked your burger up. but you don't want to go back to McDonald's because you know you ain't finna get a replacement for it. That's fucked up.
That's what happens when you corner the market, Sam. This is why it's important to have competition. This is why. Because the threat of
Asante agrees with you.
Thank
you.
You.
Said no
yes,
wiggle
Craven
room. He said no
and
wiggle
malicious.
room.
This guy gets it. Weird. The hell out of here. Let me read this super chat real quick. Silent Cypher, thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate you for supporting the channel. The only thing more tragic than Sony having all these issues is the people that continue to cap for them even after it all. So that's okay. I kind of disagree with Cypher here because
I completely agree. It's tragic.
I disagree.
How are you going to keep championing something that's ripping you off? Or that's ripping other folks off. Maybe not you in particular, but you looking around and you're like, everyone ain't happy, but I'm going to keep telling everybody how this is way better than anything else.
You know what I'm okay. So what I'm taking from his statement is, yes, this sucks. People should definitely crap on it specifically. But I don't think this should mean that you stop championing PlayStation if you're someone that champions PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, you see how you usually will cap for Xbox, but when they do bad stuff, you're not sitting there being like, oh, all the good stuff Xbox has done before now is null and void, and I'm not going to champion Xbox anymore. No, it's like we're going to call them out for this specifically, but then we're going to move on.
That's fair.
Championing them. Do you understand? That's why I'm saying. Sure. I disagree with Cypher. Yeah. Xbox should. Oh my god. So X-Men is always messy.
That was foul.
Always messy.
Xbox should advertise that our services are doing fine. Sony players can come on over. Oh
man. You know what? As soon as Xbox has Metal Gear Solid, wait, hold on. As soon as Xbox has Spider-Man or God of War, we can talk. As soon as they have that, we can talk. Welcome in a cracked lens, Ham. Apparently, you live in a real home. You're a real person. You're not some random dude living in a cube or something. Asante. Okay. You know what, Ham? I'm pretty much good on this subject. I think this is terrible. This is atrocious, malicious, like what Asante said. And I hope they fix this. And for every day it doesn't get fixed, I'm adding to my salt for Friday. Do you have anything else you want to add, or you're good?
No, I'm all set on that one, brother. I'm all set on that one. There isn't really a whole lot to say other than, it's pretty tragic, and hopefully they get shit figured out over there.
All right. I'm happy we got off weird. I'm happy about that. We left weird in the dust. Let's move on to possibly, in my opinion at least, what like the top 10 best RPGs of all time. Not this year, but all time. This game is definitely in there. Cyberpunk 2077's last major update gets an overview trailer and patch notes. So I will try to be brief with the new features. V's issue with their N-Cart City Pass is resolved, and they can now travel between the 19 metro stations located throughout Night City on 5 different lines via fast travel or riding the train itself while gazing out the window and watching the world go by. V will now be able to invite their love interest to spend some time together in any of their apartments. Hangouts are a repeatable, unlimited event that become available once the romance path with a given character has concluded. So GTA 4 vibes here. You can now listen to the radio while on foot or while riding the N-Cart train using the new radio port feature available while you explore it. It switches seamlessly to car radio whenever you get in a vehicle and turns off when quest-specific music starts. That's a nice little touch. Mm-hmm. It is now also possible to adjust the volume directly in the radio window. Ooh, okay. Added replayable car races V can take part in after finishing the Beast in Me. Look for race flag icons in the map and win the races to get eddies and a discount for the Auto Fixer website. Additionally, we improved the races AI to make them more competitive and made enhancements so the whole experience is much more fun. Sightseeing binoculars in various scenic spots have been added as another way to appreciate Night City's vistas. Ham, what are your thoughts on the last big update for Cyberpunk 2077?
What I think of it is now it's like finally it's complete. So like it's pretty nice. Like it's really cool to see them bring some of the stuff to life that they kind of overlooked at first, or said that they were going to bring and then didn't exactly bring, but they ended up bringing back, kind of like that the transportation system and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The whole radio feature, being able to listen to the radio when you're not in cars as well, I believe, like with headphones or something like that within the game. I think that's just those little tiny dope, those little sprinkle features. That's really all that they've been continuously adding since the Phantom Liberty.
Removing the rough edges.
What's that?
They're just removing the rough edges.
Yeah. They're just smoothing out the corners and whatnot. Everything has really came together at this point, and it's just like, wow, this game is super duper complete. You can, and some of those sprinkle features help you get lost in the game just a little bit more. That kind of those little sprinkles are the type of things that keep you on the game a few more hours than you probably anticipated being on, right? Because as you were saying, Loki, when you were playing Metal Gear and playing playing Football Manager, you had the music on in the background for the ambiance, right?
Dude,
think about it in Cyberpunk now. You're in the middle of doing something, and now you got the music available that you want to listen to, right?
And then that touch.
You're in the middle of doing the dishes or something, and you're just like, let me hop on the transit system and just ride it for a little while I'm not knocking out a few chores around my house,
or editing some videos,
being in the game.
Yeah. It's for me another nice touch is the fact that when you're listening to whatever music, right? When you trigger a story mission that has music, it automatically pauses whatever you're listening to on the radio and then plays the story music. So you don't have to do all this
feature, right?
micro management or whatever. It's what you mean Xbox feature? I think this works on PlayStation as well.
Feature right there, son. What you know about it? You don't remember putting your music onto the OG Xbox console?
Oh, the OG Xbox. Yeah.
It would dim the music out.
Ah, man, the OG Xbox, like that one specific like touch was very. It was special. It was special. Playing whatever game you wanted, but you have your playlist of songs that you ripped off LimeWire or whatever the fuck, right? And then you just put them in there. I used to like really enjoy Raga, and I remember a couple of times playing. What game was I playing on the original Xbox? We were playing Battlefront. And then we had this long ass playlist with like Sean Paul. I'm forgetting all the other Raga dudes. Anyway, point is Kevin Little, etc. It was just so much fun with me and my brothers. That one feature, Ham, that's the one thing that Xbox for me, the original, was head and shoulders over the PlayStation. Everything else, though, else.
Stop.
PlayStation was better.
No, it sure wasn't. It sure wasn't.
Let me read the
let me read
the super chat.
Let's talk about them load times.
Who cares about loading times in 2002, dude? Come on.
I did because when I turned on GTA on my Xbox, I was like, "Wow, that was fast."
This guy, you know what? We're not about to have a retro console war on TSWSK. That's not what's about to happen. That's what's about to happen. Let me read this super chat. Thank you so much, A Crack Lens, for the super chat. It says y'all gotta pull up to Weapon Wheel one day. Oh, that would be nice. What time is Weapon Wheel? I'm not sure I'll be able to swing that one like quickly. I'll need like a week or 2 weeks notice or something. Yes, Silent Cypher.
5, 6, 7 o'clock.
Kevin. Yes, Silent Cypher. Kevin Lit. Tempting to touch. Dude, you know what I'm talking about. PS load time sucked. Okay, you know what? Let's keep moving. I will not tolerate slander.
Nigerian music was
on
that
the PlayStation. It's not even Nigerian. It's Caribbean, Jamaican, etc., etc. It's closer to you, dude, than me.
Oh,
but you know what?
You mean it's closer to you? You're in Texas.
Okay. Anyways, another point I wanted to bring up on the whole cyberpunk thing is, as everyone knows, yes, a crack lens. This guy let me hold you. Go caress my body. You got me going crazy now. Turn me on. Oh, dude, you're taking me all the way back home. God damn, we might.
Yeah, I had to mute Loke right there, y'all. We don't need to hear that joint. We don't need to hear that, man.
hug me, kiss and caress.
Oh, he's still going. Let me mute him again. This man needs to stop. We don't need to hear this right now. We're here to talk about games, not to hear Loke do some folk songs.
Unmute me. This is my show, all right? If we're gonna get demonetized, fuck it. All right? I'ma sing me some raga right the hell now. Crack Lens, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. George DMs 93. Why you like this? Why are you like this? I'm not even gonna read that out.
Yes,
I ain't even gonna read that.
Let him know.
Hell
This LeBron fanboy right here doing all his dances in Texas.
Whatever.
Trying to do the two-step.
Yes, that's true. Silent Cypher Kevin Little was a one-hit wonder, but his album had like 3 other songs that were very good. I'll send them to you. I've got a playlist
Who
on
was
Spotify.
That fake reggae guy? I forgot. I don't know if you want to call him fake, but it's the guy that had the song Informer.
Oh,
you remember that song?
Yeah. I have no idea who that is, but I do remember that song though. That's LeBron's favorite song he was singing. You know what? Screw you guys. Matt, I know you loved it. You enjoyed that shit. We need to move on now. Okay. But last point on Cyberpunk. Hold on. Last point on Cyberpunk. It is one of the best RPGs of all time. Anyone that hasn't played it, and I'm one of the people that shit on it when it came out, the way it came out. I even refused to play it when it was fixed in 2020-21, right? Huh? When everyone started playing it. I refused to play it and only started playing it. I only played it this year. And I'm willing to say that it is definitely top 10. Sir X-Man, I didn't mean it was the best RPG. I said definitely top 10 RPGs all time. I'm not gonna put it above Mass Effect. No. Mass Effect is like top 3 or something. Vincent says Vanilla Ice, Ham. I don't know if that's it.
That's not Vanilla Ice. No, it ain't. It was Snow.
Vanilla Ice is more like
Snow. Why So Serious said it right. It was Snow. It was Snow.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Grand Theft Auto 6. The devs bemoan the trailer leak. They said this fucking sucks. But before we get into that, what is your take on the trailer? You watched it. What are your thoughts?
I thought it was hot. I thought it looked really, man. I was telling you just a little bit ago, them goddamn yams and that everybody sitting there waiting on Stella yams. I'm like, get that bitch up out of here, man. This shit in GTA 6 has hit a whole another stratosphere, bro. I'm flying high right now. I'm very excited for this game, but I'm as excited as can be for somebody that ain't gonna play it for like over a year. You know what I mean?
So it's just like a week, bro. I'll finish the campaign and move on with my life. But okay, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
But I'm just saying, like as excited as I was to see the trailer at the end when they said coming in 2025, I was just kind of like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like I can't allow myself to be too hyped for this because I'm nowhere near touching it right now. So, it was just really good to see. It is really good to see. What was impressive was the numbers, man. Golly, when I first went to watch the trailer, there was
you're talking about people that watched it.
Yes, when I first went to watch the trailer, there was like 40,000 people that watched it. Right, that's the first time I watched the trailer.
Okay.
When I was getting ready to go to bed, I watched the trailer one more time, and I just went to peek to see what the viewer numbers were. It was over 48 million.
Yeah. Between
the time that the trailer came out and I watched it, all the way up until I went to bed, which was a ridiculous time, like 2:30, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It was at 48 million views with millions of likes. More likes, might I add, than Starfield had in views. Which is insane, but I see some people trying to
I'm glad you brought it up, not me.
I see some people trying to bring up like the like console war argument of Starfield didn't get these kind of numbers, and it's like, really, who expected Starfield to outview?
I have one better for you, Ham. I have one better. I have a response better than that one. This is the most viewed game trailer of all time. So
it is.
I don't care what game. You bring up. It trounces everything, including God of War, Spider-Man, Metal Gear, etc., etc., etc. So does bringing up Starfield even prove a point? Does it even prove a point at that point? God, no. 82 million. For real? Shit.
Yeah, within 24 hours. Like if it, I think it was like 109 or something like that, 100 and something million. If it hits that over 100, over a whole day, it can break the record for most viewed video, even over music videos, which is insane. I mean, you're talking about more views than your YouTubes. That's crazy.
Not really, Ham. Not really, because wasn't it like 5 or 6 years ago that Grand Theft Auto became the most profitable piece of entertainment software of all time? Like, it made more as a singular thing, right? Specifically entertainment, made more money than any movie that's ever come out, any music album that's ever come out, anything that's ever come out. Nothing has made more money, right, singularly, than GTA 5. So I guess this level of hype is not really that shocking, right?
It's a little shocking just and here's why it's so shocking. It's because it's 10 years later, right? And it's just a reminder. And it's just a reminder as to where every other game sits and where GTA is. That's what's shocking to me about it, because all these, this is supposed to be the next generation. There's supposed to be all these, beautiful games. You got God of War, you got Starfield, you got Horizon Forbidden West, you got some great third-party games. These games are coming out looking damn good. And the last time you really hear about a game coming out of Rockstar, pretty much, it's like that GTA trilogy. It was tragic. It was terrible. So like,
it was heartbreaking because I wanted to play CJ one more time.
It was just kind of messy and whatnot. So like, that was the last taste in our mouth from Rockstar, was that. So now that we see this, it's like a reminder of, we are the pedigree. We are the line right here. And good luck following us up. Good luck. I've seen somebody posted on Twitter not that long ago. In 2025, good luck to any game that's coming out that year.
I wouldn't be so afraid. You know why? Because GTA speaks to a lot of people, yes, but it's kind of a bit. It's not ubiquitous. We have confused the popularity of GTA online with the reach that it has on a global scale in terms of speaking to gamers. I don't think it's going to do crazy numbers, but I don't think it's going to make releasing other games like a bad idea.
In that,
I think
that's
exaggerating. Like, in that month, for example.
If we're sitting here looking at Immortals of Avium, Remnant, Atlas Fallen, Armored Core, and saying, man, they released a little too close to Starfield. But then you're going to be like, don't worry about Grand Theft Auto 6 dropping. Go ahead and release your game around that.
No.
Come on.
So my argument is, the people talking about 2025. In that month, whatever month that Rockstar selects specifically, yes, I'm with you. Big mistake. Move it. Move it to like a month or two earlier, or a month or two earlier, or after. Sorry, but in that month, in that specific week, there better be no games releasing the week GTA is releasing. It's going to suck. I'm sorry. Do you think the game will launch looking with this level of detail? None of that was gameplay. I have a hot take, Cam. Welcome, I have a hot take on this one.
I think because I know that GTA has a little bit of history of showing off their game looking the best possible, and then when you kind of get to play it, then it's just a little tapered down than the original showcase was. For this in particular, I think it's going to be...
Which game are we talking about?
Just GTAs in general.
Okay, maybe
GTA 4,
I
wasn't... GTA 5, GTA
4 didn't disappoint me.
None of them were disappointing. It was just showing off a little more than they.
I didn't feel misled.
What?
Besides this remaster that was atrocious, right? The mobile remaster. I have never felt misled by any marketing for any GTA game. Me personally.
Sure, fair. But I will say, like, seeing as much stuff as I seen going on in that trailer, all the people at the beach, all the people, a woman twerking on top of the car and stuff like that, like, the people all at the hangout, like, I'm hoping it's that dense, but I mean, Sapo brings a really good question, like asking that, because it's just like we remember how dense we thought Cyberpunk was, right? And then the game came out and it wasn't near that dense. And I'm just wondering, as well as Sapo's kind of wondering, if they can bring that exact replica of to reality, and I'm not exactly sure that they can. If they can, good God.
What's my favorite quote? Am?
Yeah, the whole past results thing.
Past performance informs future results. I'm sorry, when it comes to devs, right? It's like From Software and Rockstar. Just buy their game. You can figure out whether you like it or not. But objectively, any mainline game that they produce is quality. Whether you're good at it, whether you enjoy it, these are other questions and debates to be had. I'm talking specifically, is it going to be objectively a super high quality product? And
oh, absolutely.
I promise you.
Absolutely.
I promise you.
I think it will.
This thing will look extremely similar to the trailer. I'm talking about just looks.
You see what you
I don't know
said
about
right
gameplay.
I don't know about
gameplay.
Right similar.
No, because that's the issue. No. The thing with the trailer is they're focusing on like the highlights. Maybe, and let me go with one of the examples that you pointed out. Maybe there will be cars where there's a random chick shaking her assets on the roof as the car drives by, but it's not going to be happening every 5 seconds when you're playing the game. Do you get me?
No, I think that's a very specific kind of moment.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, I think the look and feel of the game from what we got in the trailers is what we're going to get in game. I think what we're not going to get is all those specific crazy things that were being done happening every 5 seconds. So you won't see some dude jumping out of his car, Mr. Florida grabbing his crotch, or some dude fighting with an alligator, an alligator walking into the store all the time. That's not going to happen all the time. And that's the only thing I'm willing to concede. But I'm talking the NPC quality, the quality of the environment. I am 100% willing to vouch for that. I'm just shaky on gameplay. They showed us no gameplay. I'm very curious to see what the gameplay looks like. Because you can look beautiful, but if Horizon Forbidden West or any of the Horizon games has shown us anything, is that appearance is not all it takes. And they need to evolve whatever happened in GTA 5. Because GTA 5 was good for its time, but you need to give us more. You need to improve what you did on GTA 5. Don't just give us a prettier skin, but the machine still works the same way. I don't know if that made any sense.
No, it's what they did for the trilogy as of recently. It was a prettier skin, but everything else was pretty much the exact same.
Yeah, but the trilogy, they said it was a remaster before it even came out. Right? Now you're giving us a full new game.
Right.
Don't be coming in here half cocked. That's all I have to say. Especially because I don't wanna look like an idiot capping here for Rockstar, and then it all looks like shit when it's time to go. But yeah, I think it's gonna look good. I want Florida Man doing Florida Man things on every corner at all times. All right, let's get into the article, Ham. So the devs say it sucks. I was hoping to watch this with my fellow teammates. Rockstar was due to premiere its GTA 6 trailer on Tuesday. However, on Monday, an anonymous former Twitter account forced its hand by uploading a low-res and heavily watermarked version of the reveal video shortly after the leak. Rockstar published an official version of the trailer, writing, "Our trailer has leaked, so please watch the real thing on YouTube." Ham, how do you feel about the leak specifically?
I'm not surprised. This game is the game got leaked. The entire game got leaked. not like last
Pretty
year
much.
or early this year or something like that. Like
People are willing to go to jail for this.
You know, a ton of leaks happen. You know, a person went to court, supposedly went to jail. You know, like I'm not surprised. People are fiending for this game, and to be honest, that's kind of, I mean, it's kind of par for the course when you take this long to make a game that's this sought after, right? You're gonna have those weirdos that hop out there and decide to, you know, they're not taking the initiative to show anybody, so I'm going to show them myself. I've already got some of this information here, and I think I'm doing the right thing by showing everybody what's really going on behind the scenes when the devs themselves or the people that run, Rockstar and Take-Two and whatnot have their own idea of how to advertise and market this thing. Just a lot of people, a lot of armchair devs and stuff like that, and armchair consultants and stuff like that think they know what's best for something that's not even theirs.
Hey, yo, what? Shots fired, Ham. I need names. I want receipts. I want specifics. Who are these armchair specialists and analysts?
Well, I'm just saying, like, think about just the person alone that rushed the stage at Jeff Keighley's last show, right? Think about that type of empowerment, but behind the scenes. People thinking that they are totally fine and comfortable to just hop onto a stage or, steal some information and then repost it as if there's not going to be any repercussions. They're just doing what's right in their eye, which is generally wrong. But but to them, they think they're doing the community and society a favor, right?
They're just cloud chasing, for being honest. Ham?
Sure. But
Matthew
in return, they're definitely going to hear people say, "Hey, thanks. I appreciate you for doing that kind of stuff." Right?
Yep. They're going to get follows and everything.
Damn. So that's my real life cousin right there, Matt. Right there. That's my real life cousin.
Really?
Right there. Yes.
Oh, okay.
He says his guess for the base game is $100.
$100.
Do you think? Let's actually stop and talk about that real quick. Because there's been the whole rumors going around for this game being $100 game because of the budget that they put up for making this game. Do you find any validity with that, or do you think it's going to be $70 like any other?
Yes. Ham, this is a missed opportunity. If Rockstar does not sit there and announce next year, GTA 6 is $100 base game. Not even talking about the ultimate edition. A base game. It's $100. That's the most GTA shit they could do, dude. That's the most parody move they could make. And I, for one, would pay for it. I know it's messed up. It's not right. And all this other crap. But it's freaking Grand Theft Auto. There's a reason.
Hey, look.
What?
I might buy it twice.
Who are you?
I'm covering my face when I say that. I don't want you to see me because I'm embarrassed, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy it once on Xbox,
and then once on PlayStation.
And then I might have to dip over to the DualSense and see what's cracking.
Oh my goodness!
Don't look at me like that, y'all. I'm just supporting.
Drag him. Judge this man. Everyone, shit. Shame. Hey, Sir X-Man just became a YouTube member. Appreciate you, Sir X-Man. We really appreciate your support. Again. Ham, I think whoever's in charge of Rockstar if they don't do this, if they don't charge $100 for literally the hottest gaming IP, if they don't charge $100 for literally, this is not even like we're kind of projecting that it's the hottest gaming IP. Ham, this is it. This is what GTA is video games. That trailer proved it, in my opinion.
You see what your Donnie said?
God damn. Oh, club, motherfucker. Club. Welcome in, Ham. Welcome to the stables. All right. There is space.
No, don't you dare. Get me out of here. Matt says but just a quick reminder, you guys. We're here. We're live. It's 2:00. We've been doing this for just over an hour at this point. Don't forget, we do have memberships available for you guys if you guys want to join the memberships. It's only $2 to become a member per month, and you get the emotes. You definitely get the opportunity to be able to speak and have your posts highlighted or something like that once a month. And also every Friday we do as of right now, we've been doing a $10 voucher for whichever console that you're playing on. So become a member, hit that like button, and if you're new,
we
go
will
ahead and
appreciate it.
Shout out to you, Donnie. God damn, he out here doing big
hot
support right now. Big support.
Thank you so much. Yodani just gifted 5 TSWS gaming memberships. Appreciate you, man. Back from the dead is a good question, man. Very good question. As for Victor Click, I'm with him. Boo this man. Throw all the tomatoes at Ham Solo. Ham?
Come on, man. Damn.
Like I was saying before.
I said I was gonna buy it on Xbox first, and y'all still jumping down my damn neck.
Ham Simp Solo. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Simp Solo. I'm gonna get this trending on Twitter.
I hate you.
Where is my screenshot? I am getting this trending on Simp Solo, everyone. That's what we're calling him now.
Oh my shit.
Damn. But as I post this on Twitter, Matthew, you need to come in more often. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate.
No. My cousin needs to stay up out of here because if my cousin repeatedly comes back, he's gonna get comfortable. He's gonna get comfortable.
Yes.
He's gonna start saying some crazy shit.
Pull up a couch. Get your couch, man. Get comfy. All right. Get someone to rub your feet. All right, not a problem.
Man.
You are welcome. Only Ham doesn't want you here.
No,
I want
Jones
you here,
is in here
and
too?
the entire chat wants you here.
So Jones and my cousin Matt are two people I know personally. Jones, I play with him a few nights a week on Ark Survival Evolved. He's one of my Ark bros. But I know him personally from my hometown and whatnot. So it's pretty crazy seeing some of these fools I know in real life up in the chat. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
We're about to expose Ham Solo, everyone.
Come on, man. After I say I'm happy.
Let's get Simp Solo trending, people.
Happy.
Let's get Simp Solo trending. Let's do this. I believe in you guys, all right? Dusty says not Simp Solo. Wait a minute. Yo, Vincent, this is not about me, bro. This is not Lube 7. What?
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Speaking of lubing it up, Ham, the yams. Let us address the yams in that trailer.
Oh yeah. Let me go on ahead and bring it up. I will put it on that screen. Let's go.
Put all of Ham. Like, make me and you disappear. It's fine. Just put it all on the screen. Stretch it all the way out.
I'll put it all up on the screen. I'll make us disappear in everything. Just let me go on ahead and get this thing cooking so we can see it.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know if this is okay or Yam Solo or Simp Solo. Which one are we going with? I don't know if it's okay with YouTube's TOS or whatever, but I was super thirsty when I saw that. I was like, is it just me? When I first saw it, I was like, is it just me that's noticing like the hips, the proportions, the thighs? And then when I saw the twerking, I was like, what is going on? And when I went online, I have to be honest, I felt less bad. I felt like, oh, okay, so I'm not a weirdo. I'm not the only one that had to check like what's happening down there when I was watching the trailer. That's probably half the reason why the trailer has so much like so many viewers. That was it was very gratifying. That's what I will say. Dusty says, as a dancer, it was perfect. Did you guys see the jiggle physics? Ham? Did you see the jiggle physics?
Oh yes, I'm literally looking at them right now. I'm literally looking at them right now.
Dude's like, GTA stands for got that ass.
There we go.
Damn.
Look at that.
Why don't you press play, dude? Press play, please. I want to see what. These are video games.
Yeah, bro. Let me go ahead and turn this down. I mean, my computer freaking out right now because this is too much ass for this computer right now. This computer is crying. It is not loving it. This thing is having a rough go. I ain't never seen this thing load like this before. It was like, yo, I don't
It's a bit much. This is a bit much.
There it is right there. Oh, look at that shit right there. One more time. Let's run that shit.
That mission.
Yo.
If this is a mission.
I mean, come on, man. Let's slow it down just a little bit.
Dude, it's slowing down the speed. Oh my Lord.
Oh Lord.
Bless Rockstar. God bless their hearts. Bless their
Lord
keyboards.
Almighty.
Bless their internet. Just God bless Rockstar. That's what
they're destroying my internet right now. They destroying my shit.
It's not them. It's her. It's her fault, bro. It's her fault. Let's go to the comments. Bricked up says Matthew Hum. Jiggle physics save lives and turn boys to men. Oh,
it's killing my computer, dog. It is killing my computer.
This was unnecessary. Maybe this was unnecessary. Sony fans desperately want to play that on their PS Portal in the bathroom now. That's a bit much. All right. There's no need to go all the way there. That feels like a low blow, dude. Ham. So a couple of stories or angles that I've seen on Twitter. Obviously, I forgot to bookmark or whatever, but some people are uncomfortable with this, talking about this is like demeaning to women. What are your thoughts on that specifically?
Do you not see the guys in here?
Obviously, it was men. It was a man saying that was demeaning to women. I haven't seen a woman.
I mean, look at that, right? Come on, now do you not see that old ass man in the middle of that lawn? That is so demeaning to men. Why would they put a man in a thong out in this front lawn?
In a thong. Yep. Just watering his garden, pretty much. That's all he was doing.
Right there. Come on. So we talking about demeaning to women. Look at this. Demeaning. That's demeaning right there, bro. What y'all doing? I'm offended.
I don't know. It looks kind of fit. I'm not gonna lie,
sir.
Matthew Hum, those cheeks must be 1 million polygons each. Matthew, I hope you are here to stay, brother. I appreciate comments like this. Just detail, man. Big Mad Mo says, I guess they ain't been to Florida. Okay, so that's the next angle here. Some people are bringing up the racist angle where they're like, there's too many black people. There's too many black people. I wonder who it is.
I mean, usually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real for a second. It's usually wild.
You always keep it real
because a bunch of the time, whenever I hear somebody telling me something's racist or something ain't right, it's usually a white person telling me. I'm just being honest. Am I wrong, Loke?
On average, right? Not all the time, but like 9 out of 10 times. Yes. 9 out of 10 times. That's actually what is happening. It's always, I have to go out and protect this demographic. But you look at the people in the demographic, they're like, no, I'm completely okay with the depiction of my people.
It's like that Latinx shit, right? It's like the Latinx.
Yes, exactly. Dude, you hit it on the head. Perfect. Every Latino that I know or Latina that I know is like, I am Latina or I am Latino. I am not Latinx. Why are you insulting me? Why are you demeaning my culture and my language? Why are you doing this? They always have the same response. But then you look at who says, no, it's definitely Latinx. It's not someone that is Latino. Bruh, that's uncomfortable. Like, yeah, no offense to you, but if you came to me and said, no, you shouldn't call Africans Africans. You start calling them, I don't know whatever you want to come up
black
with.
Folks.
I would be
only black folks.
I'd be pissed. I would be pissed because I'm like, dude, you have no say in what I am.
But right? You don't either because you're in Texas.
I can't even have a conversation with you, man. I swear. This guy. You know what? I'm gonna take a step back. Yo, Danny says, don't get me started on Latinx. Portuguese or Spanish without gendered words. F that. For sure. Exatamente isso, Yodani. Perfectly said.
You know, there was something I heard while listening to what's his name, Pratanga's video. He was saying that like the language in that game, like when you go to like Spanish or Portuguese or whatever, is wrong.
Yeah. Because they didn't use the right translations. They did their version of the translations, the politically correct translations. They removed as much gender in the language. And if you speak the language, right? If you remove gender, and this is what shows that the people that are doing this aren't even native speakers of the languages. It's people that are really good at Google Translate, and now they're using AI. Because
I love what Yodani said, they gringoified it.
Pretty much, they gringoified it. The statement is completely different, right? A sentence can mean two completely different things if you add an A or an O, which is if you make it male or female. And only people that speak the language every single day can understand when they read it and say, this doesn't make any sense if I put an X here. But for the people that don't speak the language, which is what makes it even more egregious, because then it's like, you're ruining this thing, and you don't even use it, Ham. You don't even use it. You're just here to ruin it for me. And then you're going back to your plain old English. That's what really chafes my tits. Will there be 6 stars? And will I be able to enter cheat codes? That's what the players really want to. Cheat codes are not coming back. Those are not coming back. Maybe on PC, you can do like random, like unauthorized Rockstar cheats. But on console, forget it, man. Forget it. It's gone. Listen, I noticed a total lack of mulattoes in the game. I do not feel represented. Is Matthew Hispanic?
mulatto. That's a mixture of a couple races. He's
I know.
black and white.
I know what a mulatto is. I know. I'm just asking because
Black
it's a
and
very
white.
specific term. It's a very specific term that usually Black Americans aren't aware of. So I'm just shocked. I'm like,
Well,
this
you're
is
wrong
your
with
cousin, for
that,
real?
but okay.
More evidence that I don't live in Texas. Huh?
Nope.
Yes?
Nope.
God damn
But
it.
anyways, black and white. Yeah.
Oh, rockstar aren't American. They're British. They don't know the cultural significance of someone is represented. Like when Miles had a Cuban flag, and oh yeah, that was something. For me, I don't like this discussion of it's woke because it's full of Black people. I don't like that, especially because Florida. Maybe I'm mistaken, but Florida is like Atlanta or Georgia, where they have a high concentration of Black people. It's not Virginia.
I mean, really, Florida is just like a
Wisconsin,
melting pot of all sorts of different type of people. But I mean, there's a large portion of like Hispanic and Black absolutely up in there. 100%. Yeah. The whole Central American area, it is popping. A lot of Jamaicans as well. Yeah.
Half white, half amazing. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can agree. Although, bro, that's kind of offensive to white people, but okay. Jeez, I'm like, so the amazing part is the part that's not white. That is some shade, bro. That is some shade. And then Dusty go like throw back all the way back. Remember And One Ham? Remember mixtapes?
Oh yeah,
that was
hot
a long
sauce.
Time ago.
Hot sauce.
The professor. Yo, the first time I saw that dude, I was like, wait, white guys can do that. Anyways,
they got legs too.
Yeah. Personally, I don't see like when people say it's woke, I don't understand it. It doesn't. First, you can't even come to a conclusion that it's woke. And this leads us to the third angle of GTA. Female protagonist. How do you feel about that, Em?
I don't care. I'm literally playing Forspoken. Like, who cares? I don't care if it's a female protagonist. Ooh. If anything, I mean, bro, I can't.
You need to rewind that part. You have to rewind that part, bro. Dude, I wasn't even listening to you. I wasn't even listening to you, dog. I wasn't even hearing you. I'm sorry. That's why when you said I need to rewind, I was like, yeah, rewind that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't stop, bro. It's happening.
Oh, man. All right. Back on top. Hey. Focus.
All right. What was the question?
Are you serious right now? Dude, come on, bro.
I'm focused.
Female protagonist. On the wrong thing, bro. No, skip that, Ham. Don't play that again.
I'm sorry, man. It's just very intriguing. But
check out G Baby.
Man, it was a round of applause. It was a round of applause.
Yo, Mr. Joanna Dark, welcome in.
Good to see you, Mr. Joanna Dark. But no, yeah, female protagonist. I don't care. I think honestly that it's silly that people are still like bringing it up. Like, there's literally, I mean, I'm sorry if people disagree with me on this, but there's two genders. There's two choices you got. Unless you want to go into using some sort of other, like, you want to use an animal for your character, like Super Lucky's Tale or Ratchet and Clank or something like that, or if you want to make an alien, kind of like Odds World or something like that. There's those options, yes. But when you're using people, there's really only two options, unless you decide to make some sort of hybrid thing, right? So there's man or there's woman. And this, and traditionally GTA has been man. But there's been parts in GTA where you do play as woman as well. If you remember back in like the old school GTA, like San Andreas,
the first one,
where you could
Ham. GTA 1 had 4 female characters. I didn't know this. I found out today.
The original Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, I'm gonna tag you. I bookmarked that. I remember to bookmark. Hold on. But you can go ahead and finish your point. But dude, it blew my mind when I saw it.
I think it's interesting that you found that, but I'm thinking of like, remember when you could play as 2 players in Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people realize that you could. I know my cousin Matt that's watching here remembers it. We used to plug in 2 controllers into the PlayStation, right? And then you'd go on a date. And when you go on the date, it activates the second character for you to use on the second controller in San Andreas. And you guys could just run around the city and just cause all sorts of havoc. Right?
Yeah, I remember doing that.
It wasn't any different. Your character, CJ, was just as capable as the other character. Right? Shoots the guns the same. Runs around the same, has the same amount of stamina. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal having a female protagonist in a game as large as this. I think, if anything, it should help quiet this stupid argument that people have of, oh, is this right? Is this good enough to shut the fuck up, man? It's just a female. Dude, run around and go fuck shit up the same exact way. If you don't want to wear heels and a dress, and go to the fucking store and go buy some Timbs. I don't know what to tell you.
Go barefoot if you have to. Also, I'm sorry, a couple of my mutuals said stuff like this, right? Criticizing the female thing, and for me, it came across like a lot of gamers are afraid of women, which is strange.
Really? Facts.
It's like, wait, you can't see a woman for real? So Lara Croft, and then you see PlayStation fanboys that have been capping for Horizon for months now, right?
Facts.
As soon as this pops up, now it's bullshit. I'm like, hold on, what? That's not very consistent.
How about Ellie? How about Ellie?
The Last of Us Part 2, people act like it's the greatest, the second coming. How about Ellie? How about the chick that's built like a what's her name? God, Abby. What about Abby? Y'all are good. Y'all are cool with that. Abby. But it's sad for me. You know why? Because the people that have always been crapping on us gamers for being weak, for being misogynist, for being all these negative things towards women, it's those type of comments that are going viral. It's those type of comments that are getting bookmarked, and it's those type of comments that are going to get thrown at me and you, Ham, when the next Horizon game comes out and we say it's shit. And they'll say, no. Ham is saying this, Loki is saying this, Cypher, Mr. Jonah, they're saying this because they're just like those weak-willed, low testosterone, just freaking weak-ass men that were crapping on GTA because it had a female protagonist. They will lump you and me in that group. That's what's really pissing me off about this. As for me personally, I don't mind, man. Did you see how Lucia is built? Did you see, bruh? That girl has talent. I might just run around in a thong the whole game.
Right? Talk about it.
Just a thong, a bra, some heels, and my AK. Popping everyone.
Right?
I don't see a problem. This is a win-win right here. Right? I love me some Lara Croft. Right? I love Senua. I have no problem playing with a female protagonist in the game. I'm not not bothered. I'm bothered with
Destiny,
people's reaction.
I made my character in Destiny. In Destiny, I made my main character, the chick from Fifth Element.
Pretty much.
That chick. Yeah, I made her in Destiny just because I was like, this world kind of fits with her in it.
And you had a good time.
It just looked super dope with the orange hair. And I was like, man, I can stare at her whenever I do the unleash or whatever that thing is called, the superpower where you go into kind of third person. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it because then I could see my whole character. And I was like, man, look at me, she getting after it.
God damn, she doing her thing. Check how we both repositioned ourselves at the same time. Yo, Daddy says go barefoot. Quentin Tarantino has entered the chat. For anyone that doesn't know what he's referencing, Quentin Tarantino wrote the script for Dawn of the Dead or something like that, right? And he wrote a scene where Selma Hayek, do you know who Selma Hayek is?
Yeah.
Selma Hayek, he wrote the scene where Selma Hayek would pour, I think it was some sort of alcohol, I think it was tequila or something, on herself, right? On her chest and whatever. It would roll down her body to her feet. And she put her toes in his mouth and he drank the alcohol that way. So that's where the comment comes. When I say go barefoot and then Yodani put the Quentin Tarantino, that's what he meant. And Vincent obviously approves. All right, Ham, I think we're good on this one. Can we move on? Oh, can you stop spamming that ass? I'm trying to focus here, bro. I'm trying to focus right now. Jeez.
I'm so sorry.
You might make me undo my tie live. Anyway, next. This is another GTA 6 adjacent topic. Rockstar confirms GTA 6 is coming to PS5 and Xbox, but no mention of PC. So, according to the PR, Grand Theft Auto 6 will take place in the state of Leonida, home of blah, blah, blah. Rockstar was due to premiere the thing on June. Shortly after the leak, Rockstar published an official version of the trailer, writing a trailer. Senior gameplay animator Javier Altman wrote on Twitter that the early publication of the much anticipated reveal robbed them of their plans. This sucks. I'm so proud of the team. All right, so this is coming to Xbox and PlayStation, followed by a PC port later. What are your feelings on that, Ham? Is that fine?
No, that's stupid.
Is that... But I don't see an issue. All the other GTA games have always launched on console first.
Just
and
because
then
something has
later.
always... Loke, you know this. You know what I'm about to say. Just because
I've said it a couple of times
one way doesn't make it make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Now this PC crowd is getting bigger and bigger. Like the gaming, why would you go out of your way? Or maybe it's just too much to do all at once. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the situation. But in my opinion, if you're purposely just kind of like, I'm gonna leave these guys out until last, I just think that's silly to do at this point. Honestly.
Sorry,
there's just so many people willing to play games, and like I don't understand why people keep people just keep trying to leave out PC as if they don't care to have something day one. I think that's insane.
okay, I have to speak on this topic as a layman of like development, right? I never understood how a game could launch on consoles and then it's not specifically console exclusive. It's just, oh, we will port this to PlayStation to PC eventually. For me, it's always been a very strange thing because I'm like, you guys develop this on PC. All games are made on PC. So why the hell does this not play on PC now? For me, it comes across as,
well, I feel like it's made on PC, but then what would you call it? But then configured on it's made partially on PC, I think, and this is me going layman's as well. That I think that it's partially made on PC and then it's put into the dev kit to get figured out and adjusted. I don't know how you, but I see what your point is because you had to build something on that PC, right? Why can't you just?
Yes.
You know, like I see what you're saying.
Technically, it worked on PC before it then started working on PlayStation or Xbox. That's how I see it.
But who's giving you the most money?
And that's where I was going with it. That's where I was going with. I was like, okay, so for me, it comes down to the point. It looks like this is happening because specifically you think not putting it on PC is going to be more profitable. And I completely disagree with that. Like the sales for Cyberpunk, completely disagree with that. The sales for Starfield, completely shit on that. The amount of people buying
that was very telling.
It was on Game Pass on PC and people were buying the crap out of it on Steam. So it's not to say there's no market. I don't know how to explain it. Vince says piracy, but Rockstar forgot the PS5 already hacked by the time the game comes out. Even if it's not hacked, Vince, again, the point is what me and Ham just spoke about right now. Cyberpunk, right? 80% of its sales. Cyberpunk has done crazy numbers sales-wise, like overall, all right? But 80 or 70% of its sales were on PC. So what are we talking about? I'm not saying there's no piracy. I'm just saying the PC community has shown that the vast majority of PC players buy their games. So piracy is not really something to talk about, in my opinion.
I think that's fair. I'm over here looking at my cousin's last chat. And this is why I didn't want him to get comfortable up in here, because he think he cool. He think he cool.
Is that your actual Xbox profile?
No, it ain't. It ain't. Don't listen to him.
If it is, I'm about to friend him as soon as I get my Xbox back. That's all I'm saying.
Tragic.
Matt brings up a good point. The main reason for piracy on PC is because of stuff like this. Exactly.
Yeah. When you make it harder for people to access something, then they're going to figure out a way around it.
Yeah. It's a sad state of affairs, and then people are using it to console war without seeing that essentially the company is just screwing people for the sake of it, trying to create like fake scarcity, in my opinion, because now they get to launch the game twice. They're launching it now on consoles, and then in 2 years they can relaunch it on PC and get another, I don't know, 5, 7, 10 million sales just off of relaunching it on PC. All right, well, we agree that it's a shit move. Sony is okay. Forgive them. Buy PS Portal and PS VR. All right. Let's move on. Remake Station, welcome in. So the last piece on the whole Rockstar thing Okay. No, we already spoke about the trailer. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. GTA 6 is coming out. Ham, before you hop off this topic, are you getting GTA 6 off of what just what you saw in the trailer? Are you getting it day one? You waiting for reviews or deep sale?
I don't want no damn reviews on this from some lame. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there day one to play it my damn self, and I tell you, bro,
you don't want the IGN.
Get after it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting after it, bruh. It's going down. Like, stop it. I ain't gonna wait for nobody to review.
Does your wife know that you've bookmarked that video, Ham? Does she know this?
No. Hell no, she don't know. She don't need to know that. She don't need to know how.
You know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna make a short of this.
What she doesn't know, this might increase the level of our relationship. I might see all them yams and be like, man, I need to go take care of my wife real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep. It's gonna be hard to focus on the game.
Some of them juices flowing through us, bruh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like, okay, I can't focus on playing the game, right? You're playing, and then you're like, pause real quick. I'll be right back.
Right. Oh man,
and you come back, you're like, all right now I can
play.
Need to
go take care of this.
So when you're good, you're like, all right.
I gotta quick resume something real quick.
What? 5 minutes? Come on, dog. Come on, you can do better.
I mean, hey man, I might have to just get in the mission real quick, just see a little clapping real quick. I'll be right back to the bedroom in a sec. Or maybe I just lay my Steam Deck on the side and just let that thing go at 5 FPS.
Lord in heaven. All right, we're moving on. We are moving the fuck on. Moving on. Last of Us 2. Bro, Last of Us 2 Remastered survival mode showcased as a special edition. Pre-orders go live. So after all that trolling about Last of Us 2 Remastered is rubbish, there's nothing extra, there's no value. Here we are. We have a roguelike survival mode called No Return. Let's talk about it. Along with a trio of lost levels featuring playable sequences previously cut from the game, single-player roguelike survival mode No Return is one of the headline new features included in the PS5 remaster. A trailer for No Return, which lets players step into the shoes of several Last of Us characters for the first time, is viewable below. Ham, can we watch this trailer? May we watch this trailer with everyone?
Sure.
Watch the trailer just play easy, because there's no yams in it. Just watch. Check. No buffering, no nothing. Just plays. That's what happens when your video has no yams.
When your video has no yams.
That's what happens.
It just got that pancake play.
Dude, flat screen, bro. HD. Okay. Introducing No Return. Upgrade weapons. Start to run.
Man, that'd be so dope if they made this multiplayer.
Or co-op. I think that would be interesting.
Wait a second. Let me go back real quick.
Well,
what is he hitting?
Where?
Let me go back one more. There's a moment where he like swings and hits somebody. Like, watch, just right here. What the fuck was that?
Oh, damn! Ooh, slow that down. Slow that way. Ham.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what was that?
It was
right here.
It was
what
air.
Is this?
It was air. Also, wait, rewind. What is this person struggling with? The person that they rescued, what were they struggling with? They were struggling with hot air. That is so unfortunate. Oh.
One last time. I'm wondering if they go invisible or something, or
y'all couldn't keep the bugs out of a trailer.
No. Is that a bug though? I'm wondering if that's a bug or if that's part of the game.
It's a bug.
I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, bro. But
no, there's no need for benefit, bro. There's no need for benefits, bro. If you notice, this person, right, is rescuing someone else that is pushing against hot air. There's nothing there. It's nothing. And then it flashes for like 2 seconds. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that shit was weird. Like I caught that the first time. I'm surprised you didn't see it, but I was just like, yo, hold on.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You just swung at nothing.
Dude, my brain switches off. It's like 90% of my brain goes into rest mode when it's like anything The Last of Us Part 2 related. Look at that. That's come on. You couldn't get rid of bugs for your 1 minute and 30-second long trailer. That's embarrassing. Jeez. What is this bug? Bethesda?
It looks pretty fun though.
I hope it's co-op. I think it's co-op. With randomized mods.
And see, I'm wondering if that was like a mod or something, but I don't know, man. I'm trying.
Dude, all they had to do here was give people the opportunity to modify storylines. Dude, let's not go back to that. Come on. You're going to keep replaying this, aren't you?
I just want to do it one more time.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Remake Station says it's in heaven. Enjoying PlayStation bugs. All right. What? You think they're invisible? You think enemies literally turn invisible? All right. I gotta kick them while they're down. For sure, Sapo. Anyway, survive as long as you can in each run as you choose your path through a series of randomized encounters featuring different foes and memorable locations from throughout part 2, all culminating in intense boss battles, reads an official description of the mode. Unique gameplay modifiers can offer new and unexpected challenges as you fight to succeed and survive in a host of different encounter types. Players Ellie, Abby, and a variety of unlockable characters, including never-before playable characters like Dina, Jesse, Lev, Tommy, and more, each with unique traits to offer a variety of playstyles and unlock skins for each of them as you progress to use in the mode. Ahead of The Last of Us Part 2's remastered release on January 19, Sony has today confirmed pre-orders for the game at $100. Which is available exclusively through PlayStation Direct in the US and Europe. It includes 47 Society of Champions trading cards with 8 limited edition holographic cards, a Washington Liberation Front patch, a set of 4 enamel pins, and a steelbook display. So this is the special edition thingy. While it has already sold out in the UK at the time of publishing, it's still available to pre-order in the US. Last of Us 2 PS4 owners will be able to upgrade to the PS5 version of the game for $10. Yeah, we know about this. Ham, thoughts on the survival mode? Besides the little glitch that you keep spamming right there for everyone.
You mean, hey, Umbra just came here, bro.
Oh my God, you're about to slow this motherfucker down, aren't you? God damn it.
Yeah, of course I gotta slow this down, man, because I just don't understand that. Like, is it... Like, I need help understanding because I don't remember any invisible people.
You need help memeing. That's what you want to say. Welcome in, Umbra. Welcome in. Go ahead, Ham. Do what you want.
No. I need help understanding and seeing this just one last time. I mean, I know I'm kind of dragging this out, but like, since Brother Umbra's here, I
Rockstar would be impressed with how you're milking this motherfucker. Rockstar would be impressed, bro. Go ahead.
So I mean, that looks pretty hot right there. So,
Sapo, that's a bit much.
Yeah, we're not gonna go super slow through all that. I just this part specifically right here.
Yeah, hell.
This part specifically. Right here. What is this? That's the trailer.
It's a special type of enemy, all right? That's what it is. It's a special type of enemy. All right, we're good. Let's move on. You interested in the survival mode for Last of Us Part 2?
I'm more interested than I was before. I tell you what, I'm not interested in is doing the story at all over again. I'm not interested in that.
Did you finish the story?
Yes, I did finish the story. The story, in my opinion, was pretty good. I know you hated it. I know a lot of people hated it, but like, I thought the story was pretty good. I wish they didn't do my boy like that. Damn. But other than that, yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
He's a straight white male. There was no other way to do him. Moving on. December's PlayStation Plus Essential games are now available to claim.
Let's
this
go.
Month's PS Plus Essential titles.
Anything I haven't seen before in Game Pass?
Sorry?
Is it anything I haven't seen before in Game Pass?
I don't think Lego 2K Drive has been to Game Pass. Power Wash Simulator, obviously that was day one, and Sable also was day one on Game Pass. Ham, are you psyched for the PS Plus games? For this?
No, it's just another month of them giving me things I've already been given from another service. And I'm not playing Legos.
You're good?
I'm solid. If anything, I want to see PlayStation bring out more things for their older consoles. So like, I want to see some stuff from the PS2, PlayStation, the original PlayStation, maybe even the PSP.
You have to pay for PS Premium. You have to pay for PS Premium, and then,
I have that.
And then you can get all that retro goodness.
And that's how I was playing Ridge Racer, Hot Shots, Golf.
Okay, so you want even more of those?
Yeah, I want more of those and whatnot, because in my opinion, like the games that they're dropping for PS5 are already on or are currently already on Game Pass. So I'm just like, I don't need to play it here. Exactly. And none of those games that were given, in my opinion, do I feel really the need to go through again. One game that I am playing that I got from the service that I'm playing a little bit of again through PlayStation Plus Premium is Scarlet Nexus.
Oh,
can you even blame me for that?
I really can't, honestly.
Why?
It was our game of the year when it came out, right? I remember it was our game of the year that it came out. I think it was it 21 or 20?
It was 21, yeah.
It was a great game.
Summer or all 2021.
Yeah, it was a great game. Infinite Umbra is psyched for Ridge Racer, so there's that. Let's move on. Phil Spencer acknowledges fan demand for new Banjo-Kazooie, says, "We hear you." So speaking to Windows Central, Phil Spencer discussed the possibility of reviving classic games, specifically mentioning Banjo-Kazooie. Here's his quote: "You've seen from our industry that we haven't touched every franchise that people would love us to touch. It's a lot of touching. Banjo fans, I hear you," he said, "but it is true that when we find the right team and the right opportunity, I love going back to revisit stories and characters that we've seen previously. I feel like you would have to get a team with the humor that we had back then, and it's hard to replicate. I think Rare would be open to somebody if they found the right team, but I don't feel like that team exists. Also, I'm not convinced the audience is there either. I don't feel like there are that many Banjo fans out there. The whole Smash Bros thing was spectacular. It really was. I think all the team that worked on that game had a tear in their eye when Banjo turned up in Smash Bros. It was just an unbelievable release of emotion. Seeing all those fans crying on videos was heartwarming, and we all felt it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime event when that happened, but I still feel like, is there that multi-million-dollar thing within Banjo-Kazooie? I'm not convinced there is. Ham. Thoughts on Phil Spencer shooting from the cuff?
This is him literally fishing.
Fishing? Oh, for a reaction.
This is him fishing. Yeah, for a reaction from the people. Like, are y'all really interested in this game? Because I keep hearing about it. It just came in Smash Bros and whatnot. People crying and shit. I'm seeing it. That's what he's saying. He said, I'm seeing it. But do we really want it? We see that it's on Nintendo.
Would you buy it?
Work over there on Nintendo. But do we really want it? Is what he's kind of asking. And I think it's also very important that he said what he said about development and the right people to work on it. I think that's brilliant that they're not just, oh, we own this. Let's just, make it and throw the Xbox
at the wall,
publishing on it and call it the end of the day. He's actually saying, hey, I don't want to make this unless somebody really wants to do this. And they have that humor that makes sense for this type of game. So, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with what he's saying. He's more or less just seeing what the community feels about.
What about Big Mad Mo's spitballing opinion? Banjo in the Rift Apart style will kill it.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Like if he's just saying style, like animation wise and stuff like that, then yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want their cartoon game to look similar to what Insomniac did with Ratchet and Clank? Whether you think that game is amazing or crazy fun or not, one thing that you can't knock it, just like Horizon Forbidden West, one thing you can't knock about it is that it looks damn good.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of looks, that would be impressive. I'm with Matt here as well when he says it's not wrong. Banjo has a very loud fan base, but it isn't going to do those type of numbers. This one's just like Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think if they made this game, they need to be 100% like okay with it not making 1 million sales. I think they need to be okay with it. These are niche properties that have become cult classics. But the problem with cult classics is that when you try and remake them and make bank, usually you will fail.
Yeah,
because they're exactly that. Cult
always. This ain't like I remember it was, and then people really are just more or less reminding themselves that they liked it then and not really now.
Yeah, exactly. We always look back fondly, but I think 90% of the stuff that we're nostalgic about, if we got to experience today, wouldn't have the same, like they wouldn't be as sweet. Like Metal Gear for me is an exception. Most of the games that I look back on and I gave a second go today that I loved back in the day kind of suck today, so there's no guarantee that people are going to buy Banjo. What numbers did it have to do? Okay, what numbers would it have to do? It'll be in Game Pass. It'll do numbers.
Right.
That's fair. That's fair here, Ham. Because the model that PlayStation that Microsoft's about now is not moving units or selling units. Now they're selling timeshare. They want you on their platform. That's a fair.
I think that's an incredible.
That you should make this.
I think that's an incredible point, actually, because it's just like, yo, you want to reach out to more family, right? They've talked about in the past how they want to be more accessible for kids and stuff like that to play. This is literally dangling, like this carrot has been dangling right in front of your face, and you act like you don't see it. Just grab the goddamn carrot.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, go after it, give it a try. This kind of timid talk does kind of not like at one side, I'm like, I completely understand what Phil Spencer is saying, and I would love to see him choose the right team to get this taken care of. But what I don't like is like he almost makes it sound like even if he found the right team, he's not even sure if he'd do it.
Uncertainty.
And that's what makes me a little uneasy about it.
It's uncertainty. Yeah, he's selling uncertainty at this point. And if there's one thing that I can say that I'm jealous of Nintendo fans for, Nintendo does not give a crap. They have their vision, right? And they're going where they're going. They're not sitting there thinking, how many people are going to buy this? They look at it and say, we think this quality, this is what we're releasing. We're moving forward with this. They're not sitting there like, I'm not sure if Matt's going to like this, is Cozy going to like this, is so-and-so going to like it. Bro, do you have a vision? Do you have a thought? Do you have something you want to make? Do that. Don't sit there and be worried about graphs and being sure if this is going to hit 10 million 10 million downloads on Game Pass, etc., etc. No. What is your vision? What is your vision for the game that you want to make? What is the gameplay that you want to put out? What is your artistic style? No, you're gonna sit there and call a committee and then see what's going to get the most engagement. That's the problem here.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, I agree.
I hope they make a new banjo. Me personally,
we got about 10 more minutes, so we got to kind of push.
We're almost done. Keep it together, man. Keep it together. This is not the GTA trailer, all right? Keep it together. Next, we have WWE 2K24 has been rated ahead of an announcement. The game, which has been rated for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, is seemingly the sequel to WWE 2K23, which was released in March 2023. WWE 2K23 was officially announced in January 2023. Wow. Leaving only a 2-month window between announcement and release, the game's discovery on a rating board prior to an official announcement could suggest a similar release schedule. Ham, are you interested in WWE 2K24?
No, I'm not.
Why?
I'm
don't like WWE
not.
games, or
it's just like to me, it's just that it's hard for me to take a game too serious or really want something that bad when I know next year they're just gonna have another one. It kind of takes really.
If you remember, 2K23 came after WWE took a 1-year hiatus because 2K21 was so terrible and buggy. And was it good, 2K23?
Yeah, 2K23 was really fun. I had a good time with it. I'm sure 2K24 is a really good game too, and I'm sure that's really fun. You have John Cena, and you're supposed to be fighting versus John Cena, I believe, in that game and stuff like that, to make him get losses or something like that. It's some sort of like weird thing that you do with that. But I thought that sounded pretty interesting, but it wasn't enough for me to want to get it 1 year after I just bought it. and then this one's coming out, and I'm just like, okay. What I'm really interested in getting wrestling wise is the AEW game. That one just looks a little bit more fun and looks more like what I used to love about wrestling games.
Arcadey.
Exactly. Which 2K23 was pretty arcadey in the sense of button smashing and doing certain things during the match, but it's not in the same realm as like the arcadey feeling you got with like No Mercy or WrestleMania or Revenge or something like that. And I feel like that's all THQ. You know, THQ knows how to do that.
Yeah.
And they made AEW. Yes. So I'm looking over there like, yo, I really want that game. That game looks hot.
Because when it comes to the wrestling games, we're not just here for the names. We're here for the gameplay itself. So even if you don't have the WWE names, as long as the gameplay slaps, we're good. All right. Me personally, I'm with G. Maybe the mainline WWE series has been stale, in my opinion, for years, generations even. The last WWE game I enjoyed was on a 360. So everything else has been crap. A simulation. When I turn on WWE, I'm not trying to get a simulation. I'm trying to have fun, and that's it. Moving on. Xbox wants Starfield to be as popular as Skyrim 12 years from now. We don't even need to get into the article, huh? Just the headline itself. Is that feasible?
It could be. I mean, anything's really possible.
You there?
Yeah. I was just kind of reading into it and seeing what it was all about. Like, I don't think it looks too possible right now, but I mean, in my opinion, but in my opinion, like I think that Starfield, I don't know if it'll get as popular, but I think it'll be trending kind of, in the same, at least in the same waters as Skyrim. I don't think it'll be as popular as it, but I think it'll be like within like the same waters, as long as they really keep pushing forward the DLC, adding more things in there, making things easier, possibly like one of the quality of life things that they did recently was allowing you just to eat food that was laying on the table instead of having to put it in your inventory, right? Those little kind of things just within the game would really be nice to continue to see. I'd love to see them implement vehicles at some point in the game. That would be dope. I don't care if it's a mod or what it is, but I'd love to see that. Yeah. There's just I mean, really, it's a like open chalkboard, really, and they only wrote in the corner for this game, and I feel like there's a ton of chalkboard left that you could still use and write whatever else that you want to put in the game and make it even more fun or even more interesting to hit some of these planets that don't have so much on.
I'm sorry. I don't think Starfield's gonna make it. Not 12 years. I think there's too much of a gap to bridge between the loading screens, the lack of seamless travel, and it speaks to what Big Mad Mo is talking about. He said, "What did Skyrim do when it dropped?" You know what Skyrim had? It was seamless. Like when you were in the world, you were in it. And I don't think games that last 12 years, I don't think it's a good idea to have one that the gameplay in and of itself is chopped up, because it does feel chopped up, man. The loading screens do feel like you are leaving and there's like a break in the immersion or the rhythm of the game. And this is coming from someone that's absolutely addicted to Starfield. I don't think that lends itself well to a 12-year game. In my opinion, what Bethesda should be working on right now is figuring out how to remove all those damn loading screens. If they can figure out how to remove those loading screens or significantly reduce them, especially when it's like walking into buildings and stuff like that, that would make a world of difference, in my opinion. All this other stuff.
Somebody was actually working on a mod for that specific thing.
Man, if someone can figure that out, that
where
would change
it's like a hidden load screen instead of just a load screen.
Yeah, figure that shit out. If they can, if Bethesda can figure out a way to patch that into the game and hide the load screens, that would change a lot, in my opinion. That would give it a chance to be like a 12 or 10-year game. But in my opinion, right now as it stands, I don't see it going that far. Lastly, today we have some innovation from Sony. As usual, because Sony, they're always like reaching into the far future. It's never as far as Xbox. Xbox usually reaches like 10, 20 times into the future. Just look at the Xbox One, for example. But this one's an interesting one. Sony's new DualSense patent makes gaming super easy. So it has been revealed in a patent application that Sony has conceptualized a DualSense controller that would make gaming as accessible and simplified as possible. In the recently published document, a controller was shown with a touchscreen instead of a touchpad, and it was explained that the screen, along with the buttons that lit up to prompt inputs, would be used to guide the player through whatever they were trying to accomplish. It's an interesting enough concept that has some solid use cases. For instance, it would help young first-time gamers understand the controls for a game much faster, illuminating the buttons they need to press to accomplish certain goals. But with that in mind, it's important to stress that the existence of a patent means very little in the grand scheme of things. So for me, the reason this is significant is I immediately thought of my wife when I saw this. This is something that you can give to someone that is like, this is foreign to them, right? This is something that they don't know how to interact with. And it essentially speaks to them without being me. Because when I speak to my wife, when my son speaks to my wife, or when people that know how to use this thing try to teach people to use it, sometimes you can get frustrated or impatient or whatever. Then the person that's learning can get demotivated. So this to me is very interesting, to get people to learn how to play and get into gaming, even if it's not like their main hobby. No, Big Mad Mo, it doesn't game for you. It just communicates with you via this touch screen area here. So instead of being a touch screen, right, it's an actual screen. So if the idea is to swing in Spider-Man, for example, it will show a quick illustration on the pad, because studies have shown, right, you and me, because we've been playing games forever, we know how to focus our eyes on the screen to do the thing, right? People that don't game naturally holding a foreign object will focus most of their time on the controller and try and swing in Spider-Man, for example, which doesn't work because you need to be paying attention to the actual swinging while you're pressing right trigger. You get me? So that's why this concept sounds very intriguing to me. Remake Station doesn't care. Why the hell am I going to look at the pad to play the game? Again, Big Mad Mo, it's not for you and me. It's for people that don't game on a regular basis or have never played video games in their lives. This is how you would get them to play it. And I know this because I've actually read studies about what happens, like the first 7 hours of someone learning how to play video games. One of the things that most studies agree on is that the focus of the new player is on the controller instead of the screen. So that's why this is a very interesting concept. Hamothy, you have to go, right?
Yeah, I do. But I just wanted to say about this specific thing that I think it's kind of genius that they're doing it. And this isn't for me. This kind of thing isn't for me. But it is great for my 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where could be because there gets to be a time where I'm just like, would you quit asking me how to play this game and just figure it out for yourself?
Yes. And
having
the prompt is on the
like
screen. You're like, read the screen.
Exactly, but sometimes,
but it doesn't work.
They're looking at the screen and then they look down at the controller and like,
if
they can look down at the controller and see what to hit, they can just hit
it. Dude, a Big Mad Mo, there's studies, man. People have paid millions, and 5 or 6 companies have all come to the same conclusion. New players or nervous players always end up looking at the controller. So instead of this just being an interface, this is now a form of communication. It's an extension of the screen. That's what they want to do, which is smart. Anyways, this was fun. Hamothy, get your ass up on out of here. I'm going to rewatch the GTA 6 trailer. There's a specific part that I'm not sure if I saw it properly. I need to rewind it like 6 or 7 times. You have a good one, bruv. Also, let me plug the channel. Tomorrow, Ham Solo is doing
nothing.
The 2-player podcast.
I'm on Matt.
Ham's doing the 2-player podcast on Matt Likes Games channel. Thursday is Behind Them Sticks. Friday is Bullsitting. Behind Them Sticks. Ham, who are you interviewing on Thursday?
I actually canceled Behind Them Sticks this week because of the Game Awards, and I'll be doing a review.
I saw that. 4 a.m. my time. You know what? I think I'm probably fuck it. I'm joining you for that one. I'm a join
if you can.
Yep, I'll be with you for about 2 hours, and then I'm gonna have to go to work. But yeah, I'll be there because I'm gonna crash like super early, and then I have to wake up to watch the Game Awards 2 a.m. my time. Anyway, so Thursday, Ham's doing the review of the Game Awards. I might or might not show up. Friday is bullsitting with me, Ham, Cozy, and Matt, and special
you
guest.
A guest for that or no?
Still working on it. People like flaking. Anyway, Sunday it's my moment to rant on other nerdy stuff besides video games. Monday is the crossover with Ham and K Mega. And Tuesday we're back here doing the lowdown. Thank you guys for coming through. We really appreciate you. Oh Lord. Big Mad Mo still coping with studies. All right, man. All right. Y'all have a good one. And until I find a catchphrase, I'm just gonna steal Ham's catchphrase. Actually, no, you're still here. Ham, do the catchphrase so we can go.
All right, y'all. It's your boy Ham Solo coming at you from TSWS Gaming, letting you know to keep it gaming or keep it moving.